Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. Good afternoon, almost 5 minutes. My name is Sara Wilson, and I am from Western Washington University. I am currently a senior, and I'm studying TESOL, Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. And I wanted to focus today on some of the methods that I'm incorporating from what I've learned at Western from the TESOL program and how I've used them in our Skype sessions with Lisa and Gertrude. So this is the first time that I've worked with younger children learning English. Both Lisa and Gertrude's classrooms are 8th graders, 13 and 14 years old. Before this experience, all of my experience was with adult immigrants in America from many countries, China, Taiwan, Vietnam, from a range of ages from 18 to, I think our oldest student is 85. And a similar thread through both the young students and the old students is that learning a language is very intimidating, and you have to be brave to speak. Like Matt said, there's a silent period where most of what they're learning is just they're listening, they're not speaking. And to help them speak and get into that production phase, one thing that TESOL focuses mostly is lowering the affective filter, which is being shy or nervous or scared to speak. And so in order to do that, to lower this affective filter, you have to be silly and be willing to make a fool of yourself. And so one of those, in our first Skype lesson between Lisa and Gertrude, we learned about my family, and it was not very interactive, and it was mostly just me talking and saying, this is my father, he likes to ride motorcycles and grill, and they would repeat, and it was not that exciting or fun, and they were mostly sitting at the desks, and so I was like, this is not good, we need to fix this and be more interactive, and I need to be more, be willing to embarrass myself, basically. So, our next unit was food, or outdoor activities. So, one of the methods that Matt introduced was total physical response. So, this was one of the ways that I was able to get their students out of their desks, moving, interacting with me, hopefully having a good time. And I was introducing outdoor activities in Bellingham that we have. So it's a very, there are many things to do outside. You can mountain climb, ride bikes, go swimming, kayaking, many things. Mountain climbing, hiking. And so what I did was, and I'm going to ask Lisa and Gertrude to actually join me up here and be my students. So I would demonstrate the actions of, so mountain climbing, I would go, mountain climbing, yes, and kayaking, and swimming, and what else? Go hiking, which is just like walking. It looked a lot like walking. And biking. Right? And so that was how it made the students feel, I think, more comfortable seeing me do these things, looking a little silly, and demonstrating them first to explain what the activity is, and then having them repeat after me. And then we had a unit on different foods in Bellingham, because there are many, you can get Thai food, what were the others? Italian food, and American food, and Mexican food were the foods that I introduced to them. And we also learned adjectives to describe those foods. So in Lisa's class, I demonstrated what your face would look like if you were to say, eat something sour, or something spicy, or something cold. And it would look a lot like this, right? I will do it first, and then you listen else. So I would say, okay, what does this taste like? I'm going to take a bite, and you guess from my facial expressions what it tasted like, how it tasted. So you can all guess what it is.
Spicy.
Spicy. Very good, very good. Cold. Sour. So you can see that it's a little embarrassing to do that, but they like to see that, and then they would feel more comfortable doing it. So as my students, Lisa and Gertrude, will show you, this is, I will say, take a bite of something sour. And now take a bite of something spicy. And take a bite of something sweet. And take a bite of something delicious. Yes, very good, thank you. So that was a way to lower that affective filter, get the students up and moving, interacting with me, because like Matt and Dale and Maggie and my partners have said, there are things you can do and things you cannot do via Skype. It is, and getting the students to interact as much as possible, and them talking, me being quiet, is the best way to have that happen. That first lesson, I was just a chatty Cathy. I don't know if you have that expression, but it was just me talking, the students listening, and I don't know if they were learning. You know, you can't really tell. Well, you can read facial expressions, but they were too polite to look very confused. So it was hard for me to gauge exactly how they were learning, how I was doing as a teacher. So now I just wanted to say very much thank you for giving me this experience to come to Taiwan, meet these students, learn so much from Lisa and Gertrude, and really all of the Taiwanese teachers and the partners. They have been so helpful. This is the first time I have been like a teacher for 45 minutes teaching a whole lesson, and it was very nerve-wracking for me, and I think I was able to come out of my shell a bit more, make a fool of myself, and the students, I think, learned a lot from that, and it was really a great experience. Thank you.